Welcome back to another My League Rebuild here on NBA 2K20, and in today's video, we are going to be doing a worst to first rebuild challenge. So if you're unaware how these work, basically they're pretty simple. I take the team with the worst record from the previous season and I rebuild them, obviously with the hope of winning a championship in 1 year, and then I go ahead and use another team. We do this for 3 seasons. So today I wanted to start out with the Warriors. They were technically the worst regular season team, like before, the NBA season that just happened. Technically the finals haven't started yet, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, today we're using the Warriors. This is probably going to be the easiest of the 3. They do have an MVP here in Steph Curry. They have an unbelievable shooter, great defensive player here in Klay Thompson. I mean, this team is just really, really solid all around. I think this team definitely can compete for a championship, probably even if I didn't do anything. That being said, I definitely will be doing a couple things to this team. Another rule I do have for these, I don't know if when you watch other YouTubers do this, they have the same rule, but one of my big rules is if I get somebody with one team, so say I make a trade with the Warriors and get Rudy Gobert or something like that, I cannot use him for any other teams. So that is kind of my logic right there. I can't sign him. I can't trade for him. Nothing. So any player I have on one of these teams will not be on any of my future teams. So with that being said, if you guys do like these challenges, this is technically my first one of NBA 2K21. Make sure to let me know down below in the comment section. You can also leave a like. That would help me out a ton. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. As always, we're on the road to 30K. So yeah, this is the team today. I'm pretty excited to get into it. Obviously, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson probably not going anywhere. The rest of this team kind of, it is what it is. Literally the only reason this team didn't, end up being a playoff team and probably competing for one of the top seeds in the West is because these two were basically not playing at all. Steph played a couple games, I believe. I don't think Klay played at all during the 2019-2020 season. So, yeah, that tends to hurt. They traded D'Angelo Russell to Minnesota for Andrew Wiggins, and this is what we end up with right now. So, I definitely have a couple moves to make, and let's hop into this. So, trade number 1 right here is going to be coming with the San Antonio Spurs. Now, if I were to typically do a trade like this in a 3-year rebuild, I'd be a little bit worried just because DeMar does regress. I don't really know why that happens, but he should be fine. We only have him for a single season here in Golden State. And honestly, I think this trade definitely gets us better. He's an obvious upgrade over Wiggins. It does suck giving up Pascal, but I don't think he's going to be that good just for this first season. He typically tends to not put up the best stats. We also get a pretty good backup center here in Jakob Poeltl. So, welcome to the team, DeMar DeRozan. You're going to be our new starting small forward for now. And I definitely have a couple more moves to make. So I'm going to try to do a power forward swap here with the Indiana Pacers, sending them Draymond for Domantas Sabonis. I did not foresee them, just doing it straight up. You can have my unprotected first round pick, and how about a couple seconds? Can this land me Sabonis? This would be kind of huge if I could get this to go through. Okay, perfect. So Domantas Sabonis is going to be our new starting power forward. I definitely do need a starting center. I don't really want to start Jakob Poeltl. I think I can definitely maybe get something a little bit better. I moved Chris and Kevon Looney down to power forward to kind of, boost their overall, maybe boost their trade value a little bit. So let me see if I can find a trade with them. Next move here, hopefully coming with the Clippers. I know he didn't really play that well in the bubble, but here in 2K it might be a little bit different. Trying to pick up Montrezl Harrell. You can see the trade here on the screen. I don't really want to give up a ton here, and they only require 2 first-round picks. So Montrezl Harrell is going to be our starting center here for the only season we have here with the Warriors. So we have a starting center and a backup center. I don't really want to start Patterson. We just acquired him in that trade. Or not start him, but I don't really want him as my backup. So I might try to move him and Allen here and maybe get a different backup power forward. I don't mind Gerald Green. If I can improve that, I wouldn't mind it. Damian Lee, I kind of like. And then Jordan Poole is here. I'm probably going to try to capitalize on that trade value. And then Steph's not going to have a backup anyway. So couple more moves to make here, and they should be pretty small ones. We're going to be doing this trade here with Cleveland, sending them Patrick Patterson and the boy Allen for Jordan Bell and Dean Wade. We're going to move Jordan Bell down to power forward, bringing him back to Golden State, I guess. So he's going to be our new backup power forward. I think that's definitely a little bit of a better fit there than Patrick Patterson. So he's going to come in, back up to Domantas Sabonis there just a little bit. And so our front court is completely set. I don't mind Gerald Green as the backup for DeMar DeRozan. I would maybe like to improve this backup shooting guard spot with Damian Lee and Jordan Poole. Let's just see what sort of options I have. If I move both of them, I can actually throw a first-round pick in as well. I really don't need any of these picks anymore. So anyone want to give me like a pretty good upgrade? Daniel Gafford is here. Wait, was that... No, not Daniel. I meant Chris Dunn. I don't really know why that came out wrong. All right, Luke Kennard, actually pretty solid. Good scorer off the bench, really good shooter. So welcome to the team, Luke Kennard from Detroit. He's going to be our new backup shooting guard. So I think this team is all set. I'm only going to do a 9-man rotation, so Steph will not have a backup. So Kennard actually will be my 6-man, 24 a night. Bell going to be around 17, Poeltl 15, Gerald Green around 10. That's actually going to be that. Montrezl Harrell going to play around 33, 34 here, 34. And then, yeah, that's actually fine. I'm fine with 38 and 36. So that is it for year number 1. It's going to be a fun test. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, DeMar DeRozan, Domantas Sabonis, and Montrezl Harrell is the starting 5 for season number 1 for Golden State. So I cannot have any of these 5 players. Same goes with the bench, but those are the real important ones. Bench looks like this. Luke Kennard, Jordan Bell, Jakob Poeltl, and Gerald Green. If we're not good by the deadline, I will obviously go ahead, make a couple other trades. But as of now, we're all set, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 1. So something you don't see a lot. Steph Curry wins the MVP award here at the end of year number 1. I mean, 29 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 11.5 assists. It's very well deserved. And we went 67 and 15. So good to see him back on top. They took out Rookie of the Year in the first season for like 1 day, and then they put it back. I don't know why they put it back. It doesn't really make any sense. There's only like 3 guys that can win it, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, it's Windler, Jonte Porter, or Kenny Wooten. So congrats to Dylan Windler. Dennis Schroeder, 6th man of the year. Giannis Antetokounmpo is your defensive player of the year. John Morant, most improved. And Steve Kerr had that same picture and same animation since like 2K17. I don't get it. But we are a 1 seed here, so I'm very excited with this team. I think we're going to be really, really good. 13 games ahead of the Lakers as the 2 seed. Let's go ahead and take a look at some stats right now. Steph Curry led us in scoring. Then it was DeMar DeRozan, Klay Thompson, Montrezl Harrell, Domantas Sabonis. I mean, this team's really evenly spread out, kind of around where I thought it would be. Rebounds per game went to Sabonis, and assists was Steph Curry. We take a look at team stats right now. Points per game, we were first defensively. Also first, give us an almost 17-point differential. All right, Denver here in round number 1. Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Michael Porter Jr., Paul Millsap, and Nikola Jokic. So we all know how good this Denver Nuggets team is. They're very, very good, especially coming back from 3-1 deficits. I think hopefully we can close them out today, though. We're 2-2 with them right now. Oh, my God. Are we serious right now? Well, that's not the start I was looking for. So I'm really not sure how that happened. Yeah, so we're 0 for 1 for starters now. I'm definitely going to, work on getting by this a little bit more. The Bucks do go on to win the finals. Giannis is your finals MVP. They actually beat the Nuggets, who beat us in 6. Really, though? I don't know. Also, if I sound a little stuffy, I have a little bit of a stuffy nose, so that's not the audio quality. That's literally just me with allergies. All right, so Bucks win in 5. Good for them. Congratulations. Good to see Giannis finally doing something well in the postseason. I know I just probably pissed somebody off. So let's head up to the draft lottery. Oh, actually, I need to skip the team. Excuse me. I need to switch teams. That's my mistake. So let's go up to league standings right now. So we were first. 20 wins here. The New York Knicks. All right, let's get it done. So we're at the draft lottery right now with the Knicks. I'm assuming they probably have their pick. Yes, they do. So we're projected the first overall pick. Let's see what we end up with. We end up with 2. It could have been a lot worse. I'm not that mad about it. So staff signing, Malone, you're fine. Caleb Brand, goodbye. Mike Woodson, goodbye. You're fine, and then you're fired as well. So my boy Randy Martin here, those 3 untapped potentials. Trent Peterson. I need to make a lot of moves with this team. I'll take Stauffer as well. Yeah, this one I'm a little bit nervous about just because, the Knicks are just the Knicks, and they're not good in general, literally ever. So we have the 2nd overall pick, and we have 1 player under contract right now. We also have the 21st pick from the Clippers, and the 4th overall pick in the 2nd round. All right, so Julius Randle's here. If I were to put up these 2, do I get any really crazy trade offers? It would have to be something absolutely insane. The Spurs want to give me 1 in Wiggins. That's actually not that bad. Or I can just get Devin Booker. That might not be a bad idea. Theoretically, I would love to draft somebody and develop them. Unfortunately, I don't really have the timeline to develop somebody. So that's kind of my thought process there. What I think I'm going to do is here probably do this trade. I'm going to do this trade, and then I'm going to probably trade Ricky Rubio maybe for another pick in this draft. Get somebody, maybe they can be a bench piece for me. Or they could just be big in another trade. Because I think Devin Booker is definitely somebody we need in this team. We need a star that can score the basketball. That's a fact. So I'm going to now try to trade Ricky Rubio for another pick in this year's draft. So I'm going to try to get pick 7 from Washington here for Ricky Rubio. 2 seconds. They don't want to do it. How about if I just give you a couple other seconds? I do not want to give up a first-round pick. If this does not go through with just 2nd-round picks, I will obviously just go down until I can be able to get the trade to go through. So that was pick 7 from Washington. Who has the 8th overall pick? That is going to be the Denver Nuggets, and they agree to that. All right, cool. So the defending, Western Conference champs really have the 8th overall pick, but now we do. So we have the 8th overall pick. I will draft somebody there. I'm not saying this player is going to be in my starting lineup necessarily. He's just going to be on this team, could be in some sort of trade. So LaMelo, Edwards, Killian Hayes. I saw the rumors that the Timberwolves are actually highly considering LaMelo first overall because they made the comparison. What was it? That, Anthony Edwards could be the next Andrew Wiggins. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Damn, we were 1 pick off from James Wiseman. That would have been huge. All right, let's go ahead, see who's still on the board for us here. Patrick Williams is here, and he's really not a guy I get a lot. He's actually won on Draft Express Big Board position rank. RJ Hampton here as well. I definitely don't need a shooting guard. I think I'm going to go Patrick Williams from Florida State, right? Yeah. Worst comes to worst, he's on the bench, and ultimately, we actually have another first-round pick as well. I'll actually use that. But I just don't really think he's probably going to be my starting lineup. I'm going to obviously spend a lot of money probably in free agency here. So let's go ahead and see who else is here on the board. Trey Jones is here. He went to Duke, right? Yep. Nico Mannion. Let's take Trey Jones. Could be a good backup point guard for us if it comes to it. So we make 2 draft picks there, and I think they're both going to be pretty good. Patrick Williams, 76 overall. Trey Jones, only 70, but that's fine. So Robinson's coming back. This is the thing I don't get. Why would I not bring RJ Barrett back? It's just, Makes no sense. Qualifying Wooten, no. Ntilikina, like $7 million. It's only one of these two is getting it. I think I value Frank Ntilikina's defense. So, Damian Dotson, no. Theo Pinson, no. So, Jared Harper, the greatest porn name of all time. So, Ntilikina can hopefully come back and maybe, you know, be in some sort of trade. I don't really know. But as of now, the way we look at this team, Devin Booker's obviously starting at shooting guard for us. RJ Barrett honestly might be in a trade. I'm not guaranteeing that he's not. Mitchell Robinson will probably start at center. And so I need, at a minimum, I need a power forward and a starting point guard. So let me see what I can do here. So I know I said I was just going to make a trade, but I actually want to go ahead and sign guys in free agency first. I gave offer to all three of these guys. I mean, this free agency class is just meshed together, so it's absolutely loaded. Who are my free agents right now? Really nobody that I care about. All right, so I gave offers to Giannis, Kawhi, and Anthony Davis. We end up getting, hopefully, at least one of them. All right, we got Anthony Davis. That's absolutely perfect for me. I really don't have any interest in honestly bringing back any of these people, so I'm just going to let them all go. Now it gives us $15 million cap, even with Anthony Davis. Kawhi goes back to Toronto, and Giannis goes to the Lakers. That pretty much always happens. But Anthony Davis, welcome to New York. I'm sure Knicks fans would absolutely love if this happened. Unfortunately, it's literally zero chance it does. But Anthony Davis is here, so he's obviously going to be our superstar. That's an obvious one. So our front court is kind of all set. I wouldn't mind. I moved RJ to small forward. I wouldn't mind starting him there. I just think if I can maybe go ahead, like, I just need a point guard. That's like a really important thing here. Goran Dragic is here. Same with Mike Conley. Pandemic P is here. I don't know. I don't know with this team right now. I think there's a lot of moves that do need to be made. I forgot we have Kevin Knox as well. All right, I can definitely figure out some sort of trade. Let me see what I can do. So I'm going to do it here with Milwaukee. They want to give me Chris Middleton for Kevin Knox, RJ Barrett. We have to throw in Trey Jones. It's not the end of the world. So we also get an unprotected Indiana pick. So Chris Middleton's going to be our new starting small forward. I think that's an obvious upgrade. So Patrick Williams is here. Unfortunately, we do need a point guard, so he could be on the trade block. If not, he could stay. Brisdakis could hopefully just get me a first-round pick or another bench piece, literally whichever comes first. If I get a bench piece, they cannot be making a lot of money. And honestly, I'm not really seeing anybody that's high enough overall. So we'll just take a first-round pick from Oklahoma City. It's actually a swap with Miami. So I now need to figure out who's my starting point guard. And I really don't think I have any money anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. But, brother. Oh, actually, they're going to let me pay Bobby Portis. Okay, that's the most I can give to Bobby Portis. I'm doing that because I think I can go ahead and maybe get this to work out now, where it's going to let me match with a little bit of a bigger contract. All right, let me figure out a trade. So we're going to try to work on this with Indiana. Bobby Portis for Malcolm Brogdon. I didn't think they'd take it straight up. You can have this first-round pick. I mean, I'm literally just trying to do whatever it takes to get somebody here because we're running out of first-round picks, and they still, oh my God. That is so much for Malcolm Brogdon. I only did Brogdon because the money only worked with him or, like, DeJounte Murray. I think Brogdon's going to be really solid. Hopefully, he can be a pretty good defensive player for us as well. So, all right. At this point in time, I need to sign 4 bench pieces, that being a center. Oh, actually, we have 3 bench pieces. We have Patrick Williams. So, a center, shooting guard, and a backup point guard. So, let me see what I can do here. Anybody else here? Center, my boy Penis Canner. Bring him back to the Knicks. So, welcome back to the Knicks, Enos. Brother. I'll sign Justin Holiday. He's probably just going to be traded, unfortunately. And then I will sign, oh, not Justin Holiday. Nico Melli, probably. And he's probably going to be traded as well. So this is going to be tough. I'm not going to say that's going to work very easily, but I'll figure out a couple trades here. So, right off the bat, let's see. We need to go ahead and move Justin Holiday right now for a point guard or a shooting guard. I think he has a little bit of higher trade value. Absolutely perfect, Matisse Thybulle. Welcome to the team. That's exactly what I was looking for. I love that guy. And Nico Melli for a point guard. 2 first-round picks. Please just give me some sort of point guard. Carson Edwards is not exactly what I was looking for, but he's had high enough overall where I really don't care. So, who's this? Shake Milton is here. But yeah, let's take Carson Edwards. The dude's actually a walking bucket when he plays pretty well. So, we should be all set now. And yeah, this is the team. I will see you guys at the start of year number 2. So, year number 2 here with the New York Knicks. Well, technically year 1 with the Knicks, but it's year 2 in this whole rebuild. But this is the team I'm going to go with. I'm still a little iffy on Brogdon. I just don't know how good he's going to be. If I can find a really good trade for him, I'll probably do it. But I just don't really think I'm going to get off. Like, Zach LaVine's here, but I don't really want to play him at point guard. Kyle Lowry, oh, this is a little tempting. This is a little tempting. Let's see statistically. 20-9 versus 16 and... Do I take Kyle Lowry? Do I take Kyle Lowry? I think I take Kyle Lowry. He's a championship player. The dude has a ring. Welcome to the team, Lowry. So that might have been a little iffy, but it's going to happen. So now I need to go reset this whole rotation again. Thybulle is going to play 24. 18, 15, and then 10. Robinson, 33. 37, there's fine. 34, 35. and 34 that are Lowry. All right, that's going to be it here for year number 2. I think this team's going to be really solid. I think Lowry is an upgrade over Malcolm Brogdon. I don't really think there's much arguing that. So Lowry, Booker, Middleton, Davis, and Robinson. Bench, Thibault, Cantor, Williams, and Edwards. All right, let's see how this team does. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So we just wrapped up year number 2, and yeah, we went 76-6. You'll see it in a second. There you go. Anthony Davis won an MVP for us. I really didn't think this team was 76 wins good, but I guess they are. Anthony Edwards is your Rookie of the Year, got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, kind of replaced Devin Booker, I guess. Bol is your 6th man there in Denver. Giannis Stevens, Player of the Year, always signs with the Lakers. Trae Young, Most Improved. Mike Stafford does win Coach of the Year for us. All right, we're clearly a 1 seed, which is good. We'll go ahead and check the standings right now. What I'm actually going to do is just make sure I figure out who's next as well. 19 wins for the Pistons, so we got the Pistons next. We take a look at player stats right now. Devin Booker, Anthony Davis, Chris Middleton, Kyle Lowry, Mitchell Robinson. I mean, this team's very well put together. Rebounds went to Davis, and assists was Kyle Lowry. We take a look at team stats right now. Points per game department, we are first defensively. Oh my God. Under 102 points per game gave us an almost 21-point differential. We got the Celtics here in round number 1. Kemba, Smart, Brown, Tatum, Taco Fall's now starting. If it means sending Daniel Tice back to Mars, I'm fine with it. Are we really doing this right now? Like, seriously? We just won 76 games. And that's the second fucking time we've been bounced in the first round. What the actual fuck? At least we can say we lost to the team that won it all. The Celtics going to win, and Jason Tatum's Finals MVP. It's not excusable losing in 2 first rounds. I mean, it's not like we won 76 games and like 67 with the Warriors. We shouldn't have lost to either of these teams in the first round, but at least the Celtics won the Finals. So, all right, it is what it is. It was fun being with you here in New York, but unfortunately our time has come to an end. I need to go take control of the Pistons and see what's going on with that shit show. So, we are officially now, taking over the Pistons, and just let's get rid of the Knicks. And let's see what we're doing with this team. We'll set up to the draft lottery. Hopefully they have their first round pick. Thank God. That would have sucked. So we have, just one. I don't know. I thought I saw it twice. We have the 2nd overall pick again, which is not that bad. All right. So assistant GM, you are fired. You're fired. And you're fired. So we're clearing house here. Glenn Howard, Eldon Stewart. Assistant coach, I'll go. Oh, no. White does not have the best rating. Stephen Dawkins. Head coach, Billy Donovan, not bad. I'll sign Billy Donovan. Ryan Johnson, and then CFO Malone. I don't really care about that too much. So, we get all these guys, whole new front office here in Detroit. We now have the 2nd overall pick, which I'm probably going to have to trade, and we have Tyrese Halliburton and Denzel Valentine under contract. That makes me a little nervous, but let's see what we can do. So first trade coming here with Denver. We're picking up Jamal Murray. The dude is an absolute baller, put up unbelievable numbers in the bubble, as you all know. I just didn't feel like at this point in time using the 2nd overall pick would have been a valuable thing to do. Whoever it is not going to develop, and I need to get out of the first round because apparently I can't do that. So team player option, Sekou Doumbouya can come back for now. Marcus Howard, no. Sivy Makayak, sure. Khalil Whitney, no. Jonte Porter, 14 million, probably not. Lewis King, no. Bruce Brown, no. Jordan Bone, no. It's just not going to happen, honestly. Is that really their team? All right, that's unfortunate. So free agency right here. Obviously, like Kevin Durant is here. I just don't know if he's going to come here. Kyrie is here, so he's definitely an option. But, I mean, we did just sign Jamal Murray, but I could move Murray if it came down to it. So we currently have 3 players in this team, and 2 of them are point guards, that being Tyrese Halliburton and Jamal Murray. So I need a big free agency. Kevin Durant, you can be, the number 1 option here if you want to come to Detroit. And, of course, you do not. Why would you? Did we not even get, wow, we didn't even get to 100 with him. Yeah, that sucks. All right, so Kyrie's going to be number 2 right now. Does he seriously not want to come here either? All right, maybe he does. I don't really know. Jimmy Butler would be huge as well if we could possibly get him. I mean, we just need some guys here. That's just the honest truth. So, do we get either of them? Okay, we actually get both of them. I'm going to let Blake Griffin go, who has a $58 million cap hold. $58 million. Blake Griffin, goodbye. Goodbye, and do not come back. Holy shit. All right, so we have $28 million right now, and I need to figure out how to sign Jimmy Butler right now, so I do need to trade somebody here. It's probably going to be Tyrese Halliburton, or I'll just do Doumbouya first and see if I can maybe get something a little bit better for him. He is only 21 years old, so I don't really want to trade him, but could I maybe just get like somebody who's not making a ton of money who has some value? That would be, perfectly ideal. Isaiah Roby's probably, yeah, Isaiah Roby's fine. There's only 2 overall difference. So can I afford Jimmy Butler now? That would be nice if I could. Oh my gosh, renounce all these rights again. Come on, Conley's gone as well. Did I give him more than 32 mil a year? I did. All right, that means, unfortunately, I need to move Tyrese Halliburton. So let me do that, and then I'll go ahead and sign Jimmy. So we're doing this trade here with Phoenix, picking up Cole Anthony and Cameron Johnson. Cole Anthony's making a little bit less money, not a ton, though. So yeah, he's here. Cameron Johnson definitely has to get traded. I think that's also going to help a little bit. So if at the end of this, can I just get a first round pick? Thank you very much. At the end of this, Cole Anthony is still too much, and I still can't afford Jimmy Butler. I'll probably trade him too, but I hope I can get this done without having to move Jamal Murray, because that would be kind of nice. So Jimmy Butler, seriously? All right, we might have to go ahead and move Jamal Murray. After all this, it would kind of suck, but it might have to be what we have to do. I need to just find somebody to trade him for now that's not making as much money. Tyler Hero could come in here low-key. That's not bad. De'Aaron Fox also could do that, but that might be too much money. All right, or I could just go Jared Allen. Pick up a starting center, which we definitely do need. Markkanen's also making 25. Actually, Markkanen. Let me go ahead and do Larry Markkanen, who I think is definitely going to be a quick candidate for most improved player. If this doesn't work after this, and I really don't know what to do. So let's renounce all these guys. Conley, we have $45 million. This will definitely work. So Jimmy Butler. God damn it, welcome to Detroit. So, Kevin Durant goes to the Bulls. We now have Kyrie Irving and Jimmy Butler. It's going to be an interesting pairing nonetheless, and Larry Markkanen as well. So, I'm really happy with this team at the moment. We definitely need to make a couple, additions. So, Cole Anthony is here. Unfortunately, he's probably going to get traded. So, I'm going to work on that. So, I don't know if this is at all possible. I'm going to try to pick up James Wiseman because I think he's going to progress and put up really solid numbers. I'll give you 2 first-round picks. Perfect. James Wiseman, welcome to Detroit. So, obviously, the 2 additions I have are both going to have to be on rookie contracts or just smaller contracts because I really don't have any other money. So I need to figure out who's going to be my starting shooting guard because currently I have literally nobody. Are they going to let me bring back Mike Conley? I wouldn't mind bringing him back and then probably trading him because I'm definitely not going to keep him. So you want to sign here? Yes, he does. Mike Conley, welcome back for now. Unfortunately, you're probably going to have to get traded and move you to shooting guard where you go up and overall, even though you are only 6'1". So he's making $11 million. I need to find somebody that's making like around similar money because I really don't have any money. So it's probably going to have to be somebody making pretty cheap, and my options are going to be pretty limited. Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero, of course, Detroit can't afford that. Oh my God, it'd be $900,000 more. Are you kidding me? You can give me Isaiah Stewart as well if you want. And then I will just give you first-round picks on first-round picks. Hopefully I have enough. Come on. I'll give you 5 if it takes it. Perfect. It only took 4. So Tyler Hero is going to be our starting shooting guard. Our starting 5 is figured out, and Isaiah Stewart is going to hopefully develop and be a pretty good backup power forward. So I need a backup center, and then I'm going to get a backup. Probably, I'm going to let Jimmy roll with no backup, so it's going to be a backup center, shooting guard, and point guard. So let's see what I can do right now. Satoransky's not bad at all. I can't really give him a full contract, but it's fine. So Satoransky hopefully going to come in here after day 3. And cool. So now I'm going to go ahead and get a shooting guard. Bryn Forbes is actually fine. It's better than I thought it was going to be. And now I need a center. JaVale McGee is going to regress, so I'm probably going to trade him. Might trade Bryn Forbes as well, but I will see you guys at the start of year number 3. So this is the team for year number 3 here in Detroit. Kyrie, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Larry Markkanen, and James Wiseman. Bench is not very good. I picked up Caruso. Satoransky's here. I picked up Kelly Olynyk, and then Isaiah Stewart here as well. So it is what it is. This is probably the worst of the 3 teams in my opinion, but, knowing 2K's logic, we're probably going to win a championship this year. So I'll see you guys at the end of year number 3. Okay, so season number 3 has come to a close, and let's hope this is our year. 68-14, never going to be mad about that. Giannis is your MVP. Evan Mobley, Rookie of the Year, is in Charlotte. Bol Bol, 6th man. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year, our old friend there in New York. Our old friend Patrick Williams in New York as well, men's most improved, and Billy Donovan does win Coach of the Year for us. So I think we did have 3 Coach of the Year awards, which is nice. Unfortunately, we haven't made it past the first round, which is not very nice. We're definitely the best team in the league record-wise. Player stats, Kyrie, Hero, Butler, Markkanen, and Wiseman. I mean, this team is very well spread out. I think hopefully we can make it past the first round. It'd be nice. Second in scoring, only behind Dallas, and first in defense is just over 105 points a game with a 17-point differential. All right, Miami here in the first round. Cameron Payne's in your starting lineup. I swear to God. Paul George, R.J. Barrett, Precious Achiuwa, Bam Adebayo obviously have made some new changes since the departure of Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero. I just realized we have 2 Heat teammates on this team. But, yeah, let's hopefully get by them here. We're up 3-1 right now, and we did it. Passed the first round. Shout out to us. Orlando here in round number 2. Abdulain, sorry, I can't say his name. Tyrese Maxey, Jonathan Isaac. Mitchell Robinson's playing power forward. Come on. All right, hopefully, come on, give me a chance here. We're up 2-1 right now. We're 2-2. We go up 3-2, and oh my God, we're in the East Finals. Garland, Sexton, Porter Jr., Love, and Drummond. There's no fucking way that team is beating us. It's Phoenix and Dallas over there in the East or West. We sweep Cleveland, and we are officially taking on the Dallas Mavericks here with Javon Carter, Luka Doncic, Gordon Hayward's a new addition. Not a chance. Kristaps Porzingis, Tim Hardaway Jr. All right, hopefully we can get a championship. I don't really know, though. We're up 2-1, 3-1. And for the love of God and everything that's good, we win a championship. So it's not a complete failed rebuild. We only got 1. Kyrie is your finals MVP, but yeah. Jesus, we should have got more than one. We really should have. So my apologies on that. But as always, if you guys have any other just general rebuild ideas or any challenges or literally anything you want to see, make sure to let me know down below in the comment section. If you guys could leave a like and subscribe, that would be awesome as well. Yeah, I had a ton of fun with this. I think I do have a couple other challenge ideas. My next video will probably be a normal rebuild. After that, we'll probably get into a couple more challenges. That about does it for me. I love you guys. I'll see you guys all in the next one.